Did you know that one of the biggest problems in North Carolina is food insecurity? 1 in 7 people in North Carolina struggles with hunger. That makes 1,456,200 people who don't have enough food to feed themselves. Of them, 443,040 are children. But what causes food insecurity? Food insecurity is caused by poverty, unemployment, and low income. It can also be caused by race and disability. Harm to the environment by humans disrupts the natural production of food, and it leads to less food production, which is another cause of food insecurity. Mally Lehman stated, "The fashion industry causes lots of damage to the environment. Dyes get released into the rivers, and there's lots of pollution in the air from the cheap plastics that are used in fast fashion. This leads to food insecurity because the damage to the water leads to damage to the soil, which leads to pollution of the foods that grow from the ground." This shows how the fashion industry contributes to food insecurity, yet not many people think about what the consequences are to a new shirt or pair of jeans. Nicholas Solari, an international business major, shared, "International business can contribute to food insecurity by lacking goods traded to different countries, limited access to nutritious foods, economic constraints, and agricultural challenges. Any form of domestic production disruptions would cause serious concern for food insecurity, and diets would be less diverse." Luke Demiri mentioned, "The product design industry contributes to food insecurity in a number of ways, many of which designers don't even think about. The main issue with product design and food is the waste. Plastic containers and packaging damage the environment and encourage pollution. This environmental impact causes crops to suffer, which leads to food shortages. Hopefully, in time, designers can find new ways to distribute food and minimize waste. Even recycled packaging may end up in the ocean or damage the environment by being melted or burned, causing air pollution." Kayla Gregg, a psychology major, stated, "The effects of climate change hinder the mental health of those affected. Food insecurity and lack of safe housing are real problems and disproportionately affect lower-income communities. These issues, along with others caused by climate injustice, contribute to the many mental health issues such as PTSD and anxiety. By giving back to these affected communities through food drives and other donations, we can limit the mental effects of climate change." Tupac Kuhi talked about food insecurity from the stance of a sustainable technology major, saying, "Sustainable technology can be associated with the problems of food insecurity in many ways. The lack of sustainable techniques and developments agriculturally make it harder to have an adequate supply of healthy food. The successful implementation of a variety of sustainable methods can help reduce this problem and help put food on people's plates. An example of this is agrivoltaics. Sustainable agriculture is a field that, when applied appropriately, can drastically help the issue of hunger. Until then, the lack of such techniques will continue to be an injustice." Our overall final aim is that our video will open people's eyes to not only food insecurity in North Carolina, but also what damage different fields do to the environment that result in a limited supply of food. We hope people will begin pushing for more environmentally friendly changes within their business. We also hope that people will begin donating more to local food banks and volunteering to help those in need of food.